When the world's biggest personality comes to the Big Apple, of course, that's big news. And for St. John's University journalism students, it's also an opportunity to learn more about the work they someday hope to do. So their professor put together a special session.
The Pope's visit was such an iconic event, and I knew they were paying attention to it. They had talked about it. They knew about it.
As New Yorkers, normally I don't think of them as very religious, so the fact that everybody actually came out and it was a really impactful event for everyone who I really didn't think normally in our society that we're actually religious.
I thought that was amazing how he came and he spoke to everyone. He talked about the issues in America, and I thought that was great.
The folks that you see in front of you are
Mike Rizzo wanted to examine the differing news coverage of the Pope's visit to New York last month and how the Catholic news media handled the story compared with ratings-driven secular outlets.
Clips from Fox News, they were treating the Pope as if he was this guy that was trying to brainwash people, But I also follow the Brazilian news a lot, and when they were portraying the Pope's visit here, they didn't let their opinions on the Pope or what he was talking about getting to the issue.
To be honest, I knew that most of them were not looking at the Catholic media, and I thought having the local Catholic media, I thought would be great for them to hear.
So we turned to Current's news director and tablet editor, Ed Wilkinson.
You have to be professional. You have to know your craft. You have to know what you're doing, but underneath the whole thing is you get a special satisfaction because you are telling a story that you think needs to be told, and you think you bring an added element that people are not going to get from the secular press.
A rich culture and history of the Catholic Church. I also pitched in, along with two editors at the Archdiocesan newspaper, Catholic New York, news editor Christy Chiquan and editor-in-chief John Woods, who believes in the special role of Catholic media.
It is a place where certainly the Catholic faith is not only appreciated, but it's emphasized, and it's part of who we are, not only in our stories, but who we are as people.
And as Catholic people, covering the Holy Father in the United States was an assignment that we will never forget. Personally, I will always remember the moment that the Pope-mobile turned into view, and I saw the Holy Father with my own eyes for the first time.
There he is.
there he is.
The Pope-mobile has entered Benjamin Franklin Parkway.
I loved when you guys all talked about your personal experiences and how you were able to kind of take off your journalism hat and be a person that journalists are people. So you guys got to experience Pope Francis in person, not just as a journalist, but as a Catholic religious person.
When I asked these students why they chose journalism, why they're pursuing this profession, one of them said very simply, she wants to tell stories. Reporting for Currents from St. John's University, I'm Kate Breidenbach.